Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
Better get everyone in the control room, so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
I keep thinking... he's just gonna be standing there. Aloy. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tanakh something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling.
Sorry to disappoint. How'd it go?
They were shocked. I thought, but even if it meant all... To be honest...
I'm glad. They're lucky. Thoughts on our...
I'd say she smells like death, but even... She's more like a cold piece of metal.
She's... Have you talked...
Erend and I tried, but apparently our...
Charming, isn't... How's Erend doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost, but he never truly succumbed. Guess that Oseram stub...
Anything...
Erend told us how you tracked down the... In fact, but I
wouldn't...
I'll make sure
Thanks.
Hey, Aloy. There are more supplies in that chest. Grab what you like.
seen this before.
Haven't seen you since the
I saw you fly. I would say that
Thank you.
it is I.
Were you able to...
Indeed.
You wanted to talk...
Indeed.
Okay.
Not how. Where? Will you meet right where the river bed?
Sure, if you want.
You'll see when we get there.
Then I'll let you know.
You have my
I have to go.
Understood.
Like I said, I'll call you...
May the test.
I think this is where Kotalo wanted to test out his new arm. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark.
줬잖아.
Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
줬잖아, 놈. 대충 좀 알려주지.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
All right, talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm. On that.
바이어 글로 뭐 이런 거 같은데.
It has menaced the
스코죠.
valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
오.
After you. Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Hit it there again! Take them down! I'll take it!
어이.
We can't finish this if you die! Here's some ammo.
진짜 씨.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels... wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it. But the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The 10 be with you, Aloy.
응? 방금 어떻게 어디 갔어? 없었나?
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
There's someone in Arrowhand who's been looking for you, champion. Goes by the name of Moralo. Sounded like he had something important to discuss.
I'll try to stop by Arrowhand when I can then.
Keep your eyes open out there, soldier.
Are you looking to buy?
startle anyone. Better land.
Did you need something? You managed to sway a zenith to yourself.
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why I assume you want to comprehend.
Since when were you
Since you turned this into a waiting game. Modest success.
Tell me about the weapon.
I've upgraded it. Now emits a wave like...
That doesn't...
No. But I'd be... After all, why did you withhold your... Yes. Even... Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how...
While I was out there, I had...
The tribe from...
Their entire tribe was One of them, Alva, even joined... Don't you want to know more?
No. They from the ancient world, and what they shrouded the knowledge creating a pantheon out...
Yes, well...
Did it now?
So those run-ins, on one of them I teamed up with their... We found Pharaoh.
You must have needed Omega clearance.
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still...
Let me guess. You would have scraped him in like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Okay, so your big plan. Let me see if I got... You learned about the Zeniths from Hades. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regala's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still...
So all this... You were out here scheming. Why couldn't you...
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and...
So you really didn't know they had their...
No. Unfortunately...
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Why create the sun? You didn't need a Sarah to make override.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time eclipse demonstrated the risk through the Sons of Prometheus, all while
Except to us. How did you get a Sarah to...
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram Tinker, Dur. It was trivial to track her down and gain her co-op. She wanted to succeed where Dur...
So you promised her Regala. The Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army, and wanted to see Meridian burn...
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
Why help Regala take over? If you wanted an army...
Before Regala's rebellion, battling machines and fostering... Even if I gained, he would never agree to send his forces to...
So helping a blood...
Yes. All Regala craved was war. Against the Karja and any... She would have led the tribe, which was precise.
Alright, Silence. I think I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you understand, for someone to live as long as she had, well, your goals may be a lot.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things.
Oh, a feeling. You mean you finally had one?
Aloy. Aloy!
Wish I could say we don't need even Regala.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, before I forget, something to commemorate.
Yeah. You,
I tried. And you say she wants...
I think so. I guess silence.
I was hoping you'd give me an excuse to...
Please stop.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one... After everything...
Sure. Doesn't look like...
Yet. So, I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having...
Don't worry.
Looking forward.
Do you think...
I don't think anyone's ever okay after... I can't tell you she's... That keeps the rest of us...
Have you spoken with...
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus. I gotta say, I'm a little... But I can see why...
Anybody...
Zoe can't stand... I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows.
What about Katana?
Ah, now there's a man. I'm pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a...
You look tough.
Ha! I've just been making sure that we want to be...
He'll do fine. I better...
Oh, you know where...
왜 이렇게 소리가 안 되지?
What's the...
How to go with the court.
They were... I thought, but of course, even if it meant... To be honest...
I'm glad they're lucky. Ready.
What... Don't be too...
Aloy, you flew? You know what? I saw we... Does this mean we're...
Almost.
Oh, and I wanted to give you this. I didn't really...
Thanks, Alva. I suppose you saw that too.
I almost went up to her. Every diviner I know would... But now that she's here, I don't know if I'm probably both. Yeah, an entire... There's much, but still, there...
And deadly. Are you okay?
I was wondering, she...
Don't worry. The Zeniths.
If you say...
I know things must...
I've already braved oceans. Why not a few...
Guess the more the... I hope our new...
The silent...
He is. He refuses to dole out his...
Oh.
You know that special... Yeah. How are you holding...
Varl's law. I didn't know him well. Zoe and... But
They need time.
And what?
I don't know. We won't let...
Everyone's...
And you?
Nervous?
Don't worry.
I'll be... Oh!
Anything new?
Katala, I recall reading about... But... technology, like, think of what it could do, but... No.
Replacing body parts is...
There is much, but... I've given more thought. The Overseer, but Pharaoh, his greed, the archive of the old... So, when we started to think they were all but... And the truth, it's a splat. I wish more were twisting the...
I doubt both.
No, as Eileen said. But it's worth... And this diviner...
I'll...
Before I forget, I watered those plants for you. I just know they meant a lot to you.
With Regala out of the way, Hikaru and Tanakh, they're safe. The future's up to them now. I do wish they'd drop all the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that it's not a battle I am going to win. When it looks impossible, look deeper. and then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always. Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away. I failed Varl, the Gemini. I should have pushed harder. I should have done more. I'd give anything to have him back.
I'm gonna clean my gear. I can do yours.
I cleaned it already.
Of course.
Thank you.
You wish to speak?
Your people keep mentioning the wings of...
The visions tell us that the 10 flew on great metal machines and leapt into for us. To imitate. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the... And now... like the... So?
I won't lie.
I can only imagine.
아, 그래서 12년 내기를 했구나.
I bet people are...
None more than our Quen. She couldn't wait to take it apart. I gave her the data I used to... hoping that would...
Good luck with that. Look, but I want her on our side.
It is more than she deserves.
Thank you. Have you
The Quen is... Her mind is sharp, but it's hard to imagine her serve.
Trust me.
I will take your word.
You nervous?
If I live, it will be in victory. What matters most is that you...
I'll do my best. Anything new go...
The Quen has been more... Her pursuit of knowledge is relentless.
Just think of her like...
Yes.
Did Aaron tell you we found the rebels the power to...
He told me. I suggested he etch this victory on his fighting.
Is he?
He didn't say...
Things will get ugly once the Zenith... You'll need every...
I would have it. Many soldiers died. We will endure on their... Though, I am curious. Without an army...
Leave that to me.
As you say.
How are you studying?
I wanted to learn more.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went, and learned about the plague of To think that the ancient world was... There is no glory or honor in such a...
Not about some... Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am to not...
Did you meet...
There is something about... I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through.
Honestly, with her... I should go.
You leave us.
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Did you see Katala's new arm? I never thought I'd see metal bound to flesh in that way.
Yeah, he seems happy with it. Probably because he could crush me like a grape with it.
That is a happy thought.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that? There we go. More data for the dome. All right, people. I need you up in the control room, right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia, not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location, undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
On my life.
Remember, you need to get Silent's weapon to the Zenith base intact if we want to take their shields down.
I'll be gentle with it, I promise.
Good.
We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off. I can hear the...
Varro made the right call, you know?
Thanks. I found out a few days... I was... So he sat me down for a drink. Just Vala, Ursa.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how you...
I guess we never got round to it. If...
You think it's time for...
Yeah. Oh.
So, how did Ursa escape Mads?
Well, first, See, during the war, the Karja threw a... for what? Thinking somehow that was gonna appease...
And when it was Ursa's turn, the Karja thought she'd go down if they threw a big machine at her.
Oh, but she didn't.
As she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Karja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so... he got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Karja noblewoman. Yeah, perfumes, veils, and all.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Karja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed. Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever...
That would, definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the... They paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
You were right. That was a story.
All good stories are.
If that one's not working right, you can...
Yeah, little bugger's got some personality. He's saved my butt a couple of times now. Besides, it goes with...
Wouldn't want to spoil your look. I guess
I'll see you with...
I wouldn't have it. I hope everybody's ready for this.
Aloy, at least...
Thanks. You and Aaron...
He may have terrible taste in meat, and that ale he keeps raving about isn't half bad. I still plan on beating that stubborn face of...
Try not to hurt him. Everyone here, if it weren't for Varl...
You know... He realized I was having trouble sleeping. To be honest, I think we both... So... He brought up this hologram of Earth that we sat there. I thought about how Plainsong, how every corner of it must be, and any fears I had about our I miss him terribly.
I know. I should go.
Before you do.
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest... If I should fall in battle, for the both of us.
So...
Make sure you stay alive to do so.
Let's just try to all come back home.
셋이지.
You nervous?
I'd be lying.
The plan will work.
Right.
The rest of us should be in Zeniths for you to hack into, but you'll have to be quick.
What exactly do...
I don't know. Once all this is over...
I don't know. If I go back, or what they do to me for reading what is clearly forbidden data, even if I saw, would I be willing to let the ancestors... Would I dare challenge, or... We used... I hated her, but apparently we became very close. She promised she'd wait for me.
Well, that was smart of her.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do. I want you to know...
Whatever happens, I never thought I'd get...
Come on, do I look that... Katala will protect you, and...
I'm not afraid. I know Katala, if we die doing so. We'll try. I'll make truth lead.
So, you return. Something else?
I'll be going.
As you wish.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah?
I was thinking we could spar for a bit. When you have the time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
Might be a way to deal with that. Anger.
Yeah, beating the crap out of me makes you feel better. I'm all for it.
This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel.
여기 있었구나.
And the others up there. Your squad.
They can hold their own. As for this base, it may not be what you...
Call it what it is.
You came here on your own.
For this. So for now I wait in my cage for your word.
The whole time I've been in the West, I'd at least like to...
You were among the enemy.
Why did...
Dark. And the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad, but the Karja captured them, strung... It was too late.
So you wanted...
Vengeance. To tear down the Karja's cities and drown the land in blood. Hunt down every last survivor, but my chief...
The deal you made. How did Silence approach?
That name, my agreement was with the Asarama.
So all this time, you didn't and you trusted...
If it was a trick, I would have, but she spoke with the same burning hatred. And she offered me the chance to... The terror in your hand, I bet you...
I don't think so. What about your end of the...
Had I killed Akaro and become... These Zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victories. But because of you... My people...
Because of me, hundreds of Tanakh won't throw... Are you really...
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
I failed to kill Hakaro. Failed to eliminate you. The Karja remain out of my reach, cowering. All I have left are the screams, so show me where to be.
All right.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun. But if I'm to die, then it might as well be with the one who...
I'll let you know when it's time to move. I don't think that door had power before, but... Looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space.
Huh?
I wonder where this leads. Cells? Huh. That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
Just you wait, Laura. We're taking those space lugs down.
There you are. Well done, Aloy. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that.
Perceptive as ever.
Okay, so...
I was an orphan. By my 30s, I was starting to... And then I met Liz. It says we'd have coffee. I thought it was just shop talk, but... Soon we were flying halfway across the world. For the first time, I didn't feel alone. I think Liz felt the same. She had lost her mother a few... But as time passed, it seemed... And...
So helping me. Restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. So when I saw you, beyond even what I knew I had to help you.
Okay.
I'll be here until... And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this My past has always been more than once I've lost. I see Liz's dream fulfilled.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I keep thinking...
So, how...
I do not know all that remains is to...
Thank you.
You brought us together. Oh, and by the way, I have to go back to the Tremor before we leave on...
Right.
Thank you.
We didn't really get...
There was... If he were among... When the... I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my...
I'm sure... Now that...
The Bulwark and how we need a...
I'll try not to...
I know.
I'll see you soon.
He's blowing right into my face. Dismount. Stretch my leg.
Anyone else want to try snap? Let none doubt the strength of the
Outlander.
Welcome, champion.
Seems like I have a fan. You said something about rewarding me? You don't have to. Regala had to be stopped.
That battle was almost the end of me and my partner Sosek. During the fighting, I was surrounded by rebels just as I saw a machine about to strike him down. Then your bomb fell from the sky and he was saved. We all were. I can't properly repay you for what you did, but I can offer you something.
You really don't need to.
Honor is payment enough for any warrior, I know, but Greenshine will buy more blades. I discovered a cache of it inside a cave on a mountain to the southwest of here, right at the edge of the desert. It's guarded by machines, but if you can fly in and bomb them as you did in the battle, you can claim the Greenshine for yourself.
I might give it a try. Do you want me to bring some back to you?
No, it's for you, all of it. The least I can give you for saving Sosek's life. I only wish I could be there to see you swoop from the sky and claim it.
A cache of Greenshine could come in handy. Sounds like I'll have to fly up there. And a bomb from a Horus would make dealing with those machines a lot easier. Let's switch those wings.
Blade be bright.
꽤 많네. 나가야
There's the Horus. Time to pick up a bomb. There wasn't any green shard last time I came here. Must have washed down with the It's easier. Better finish off those machines and pick up that green shard. Stamina.
독한 놈.
Mine's clear of machines. Time to find that green shine. Stuff for the stash. There's the cache. I just need to get past those vines. Why does this feel so easy? This was too easy. This is gonna be tough. all the machines I have to deal with. I should pick up that green shine now. It was nice of that Tenth soldier to point me this way. I wasn't looking for thanks, but I'll take it.